Here's the thing. I'm Italian. Do I not exist?
You don't even look like an Italian.
You exist. You're just not Italian.
Okay, then what is like 75% of my bloodline then?
Probably like
not...
water. Oh, bloodline. Oh, okay.
Okay, I may not look
probably
Italian, but you've seen pictures of my dad, Max. You know that. What does he look like then?
Sicilian.
A man.
Sicilian is a province of Italy.
Or is it?
Oh, that's what they want you to believe.
Exactly. Listen to the conspiracy series. And yes, I will. Hello and welcome everybody to the AWKWARDCast, where ANY and Keyframe wonder about random dribble. You are still Twitch pink. Okay, now you are not anymore.
Now I'm mad.
You are mad. This is your mad color now.
This is my mad color.
But yeah, surprisingly, to everybody who is watching this show, we have a guest today. And the guest is of royal descent. It is King Moosh. Excellent.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm waiting for the fanfare, the applause. Oh, I'm alone. Oh, right. There's no one in my room.
Wait, is he a king or a rebel? Now I'm confused. Anyways.
Well, also, I thought I was doing part of Superman. What are you talking? Every 80s theme sounds the same.
It does, because I thought this was a Luke Skywalker theme from Star Wars.
It's a conspiracy. Hans Zimmer gave up.
It probably did. It always sounds great, but it also sounds kind of the same. Anyways, Your Highness, Joe, please, since you are here for the first time, and I would definitely not harass our returning guests with this question over and over, week after week, please do tell us, who are you, what do you do, and why should people care?
Oh boy. Well, I can tell you who I am.
Okay, that's a good start.
So, hi. My name is Joe, or King Moosh. I stream on Twitch. I think end of list. I stream with other people you may have heard of. Salty DK Dan, the friend lock I've been a part of. But I stream by myself as well, so that is a thing. And why you should care is because I'm funny?
Well, this is already more reason to tune into you than to me, because I am, as everybody who follows me can confirm, not funny. So, yeah, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. You know what? I don't believe you stream on your own. You're not a creature of independent thought. You're just an offshoot. You're a tulpa made by Derek.
Oh my.
Well, look, all right. I might not have original thought, but I'm still the only person in the stream. Or only entity.
How do we not know that's not just Derek's extended tulpa powers to just give you your own Twitch channel? He's just making you exist. When he goes to sleep, you are gone.
I think I gotta get out of here.
Wow, that's, wait. 4 minutes into the show and it wasn't me. That's a new record, Key. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. But, Joe, what have you been up to recently? Been slaying any dragons? You know, saving any damsels in distress?
No, generally I'll protect the I like dragons.
I just wanted to say, what about slaying damsels and rescuing dragons, huh?
That's actually probably more accurate to my whole general vibe.
Yeah, so have you slayed any damsels and rescued any dragons?
No, but mostly what I've been doing is playing a lot of Pixelmon.
Yes.
Which for the uninitiated is a Minecraft mod for Pokemon.
Yeah, look at the SMP VODs. That's what Pixelmon is.
Yeah.
Anything that says SMP on it.
I don't see that.
Well, yeah. It's gonna say, like, the most recent one was like 2-3 streams ago or something.
Yeah.
Why am I not seeing?
You can see Mr. Soup.
I see Minecraft, Destiny,
They're
Minecraft,
they,
Destiny.
they're all classified under Minecraft. Pixelmon is just a name of a
Oh,
mod.
it's that first one.
It's the first one.
Okay, this explains
There
a
you go.
lot if it's classified as.
Yeah, Pixelmon is just a modded version of Minecraft where you can capture Pokemon.
Ah, that makes more sense than that
And
it's Minecraft.
yeah, Joe was the one who set up the thing, and we've been doing little squad streams of it on Wednesdays.
Yes.
It's been pretty epic.
Yep, it's been pretty epic, as all the critics are saying.
Joe had to go and tell all of us to stop breaking gym leader gyms because
Yeah.
in the first stream, me and Tracy broke down the fire gym brick by brick, and no one. And he was like, "Guys, stop griefing, please."
Yeah, I had to create a very specific rule for the server that I told everyone, and I said, please, just don't destroy anything that's going to be used by everyone else.
I mean, which is sad, given I love destruction and terror, which is why in this stream I kind of just have the running thing that I follow people, release the Sobble that I have, and make people mad because apparently the voice clip of Sobble is one of the most annoying things in the fucking game. It's
That's
just a guy.
Sobble.
What's wrong with Sobble? What's wrong with my baby boy?
Well,
Joe?
I mean, I don't like Sobble as a Pokemon already, so that my distaste starts deep. But then on top of it, you just throwing out this vastly over-leveled and refused to evolve Sobble just because it's got such an annoying voice.
Is there by any chance an encounter in this video that we can
Oh
find?
god, you'll probably maybe. Maybe. I usually bother Derek with it, so it's probably on Derek's VODs more than Joe, but I bothered Joe once or twice because I kept asking Joe for Pokeballs and he kept saying, "No, make your own."
Yeah, everyone started harassing me, being like, can you just give us a bunch of Pokeballs? And I was like, I already gave you guys Pokeballs. This is Minecraft. Go make your own.
Where? But no, so for reference, I think Sobble can evolve into his next form in like level 11 or something. Like it's a low level. I think he's currently like level 29 right now because I just refuse to evolve him every time. So I just have this overtly leveled child. And the voice clips of these Pokemon in the game are people saying the voice lines, which some of them work. But Sobble is like this guy going, Sobble! Like doing the SpongeBob laugh thing, like Sobble! And Derek hates it. And I didn't even know it had that noise because the first time we played it, the noise fucked up, so I couldn't hear anything in Minecraft. So I was like, are you just mad at the sight of Sobble? And it's like, no, because he screams. And it kills me. But yeah, we've been playing that, and we play it on our off time too, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What else have you been doing, Joe, in your own life? Like, are you planning any other kind of games that you're streaming, or is it just Pixelmon and Pixelmon accessories? Nice face.
We are
asking the hard questions here.
Yeah, the
know,
tough
right?
questions like, do you have
Where's
a plan
the
for the
body,
future?
Joe?
No, I mean, I don't have anything like lined up or anything. I want to do more. I've done one in the past, and I really want to do more in the future of these, but baking streams, where I just I set up a sort of like in-person sort of situation. Not in person because I don't invite people into my home, but I set up my sort of streaming setup in my kitchen, and then like the last time I did it, I made snickerdoodles and cheesecake.
Did you move your entire tower and everything in there, or do you have like a webcam that connects to your computer virtually?
So I had both. It was actually, I did move my desktop tower, and I have another monitor that I moved down there. And then I also found a way to make my phone a virtual like a remote webcam that I can hook up into my computer via like a browser source. so I had multiple angles.
Hmm.
That's cool. Well,
That was definitely a lot of fun.
What do you think you're good? Do you have any ideas for what you're gonna cook next besides snickerdoodles? You should do a 5-course meal, epic cooking system. But they're all snickerdoodles.
I was gonna say I'm very bad at cooking, but I am good at baking.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because I don't even like
You should
desserts
try
really.
bagels. Bagels are fun. But bagels require proofing time. So what you should do is make the bagel dough, and leave, and leave for 2 hours so it can proof with just a webcam showing on it.
Just leave my stream live for 2 hours without me doing anything.
I mean, it has been worked for people in the past. You just need to build up enough hype.
People live stream sleeping. I think you're fine.
We are living in the age of the Truman Show. We have been for a while now.
People just want the social interaction. Look, people have baked so much bread in quarantine. I think people would actually be hyped to watch bread dough proof on stream. I think that we're getting to that level of vicarious living that people would be down.
I need to see something. Okay. Going on Twitch. Fun fact, I have never actually searched anything on Twitch, but okay.
Okay.
Does it exist?
Oh, yeah. I mean you could do the whole like here's the batch I made earlier off camera, but then what? Then you're just gonna have 2 batches of bagels.
You said that like it's a bad thing.
I mean it isn't a bad thing. I love bagels. But
okay, that's a category, okay.
So do we move on to someone else's?
I guess we could. I was trying to find out if on Twitch there is successful streams of paint drying. Fun fact, there is a category watch paint dry on Twitch, but for some reason it doesn't seem to actually show paint that dries. So, boo.
You know what that means?
False advertisement.
You know what that means? I gotta make a paint drawing stream.
Oh, you actually
do it.
Yeah.
I do paint. I actually am a painter. That could work.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, most people think of just a boring old wall, which is just But yeah, you could actually do a drawing, draw it, do a fresh layer, then put it up, put the camera on, only turn it on after you stop drawing, and like paint drying, and just see how many people will tune in.
Oh my god, that would be.
I want to be around for that social experiment.
Oh my god. I have always wanted to do an idea for a stream. It would require me learning how to do a setup where I could go outside, which is, it's the dumbest experiment, but it's basically, I get one of the giant canvases you can get at Michael's, you know, the big ass ones. And I have a painting stream where all you do is donate money. So you could pick a color of paint that I throw on the canvas with a water balloon. I just fill up water balloons of paint, and it's like if you donate and you just say blue, I throw blue, and the painting's done when the donations stop. It'll look like a Jackson Pollock disaster, but I just want. But the idea I also had is that I would probably get painter's tape and put a drawing under the painter's tape, and then do the throwing thing, and then peel off the painter's tape, so you know it's a negative space piece, which would be really cool. That just requires so much effort because Lord knows my roommates are not going to let me throw paint in the apartment.
Such squares.
They won't let you if they know it's happening.
That's true. That's true. But I feel like someone would rat me out. Someone's gonna be a little snitch and get a stitch.
One stitch.
One stitch, just
not
one.
stitches, just one stitch.
Look, I can't hurt people on purpose. Only one stitch.
On purpose?
I mean, I was in a car accident that almost killed 2 people. Okay, so story time. I wasn't the one driving. I was driving we were picking up my mom from work. So it was me and my dad. My dad was driving. I was in the back seat. I hear cough, cough, wheeze. And then we veer off of the road. So he passed out. We're veering off the road. We hit the mailbox of a Lutheran church, past a tree, past a flagpole, into the one part of this brick house that was plaster, 14 feet away from 2 kids. And no one got serious injuries. The worst thing was that the 7-year-old kid had to get like 2 stitches on his forehead because a toy hit the tire and went right into his, hit him in the head. And I had to get a neck brace because I had whiplash. But yeah, that's my life. Okay, Sonic is not an apt reaction for that story.
I actually wanted to have this one.
Better.
I actually wanted to go for this one.
Yeah, I mean that is just one of the fascinating stories of my life. But that story is also from, 2009? That happened a while ago. So it doesn't matter. Anything before 2010 doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Including all of our births.
I was gonna say, yeah. Well,
No, we just plopped into existence in our respective ages starting in 2010.
Sounds about right.
fair.
But yeah, Max, what have you had
I
going on?
actually had stuff going on this week, and no, don't worry. Who was it? Don't worry, Enigma. It was not putting up curtains. No. Yesterday, actually. I mean, I probably should start a little bit earlier. I might or might not have mentioned it before that Denim and I intend to get ferrets. Some point, maybe once or twice over the last 1.5 years. So yeah, but
Are you guys finally scheduling a ferret meeting?
so she ended up like after looking for stuff, she eventually ended up in a Facebook group, like German Facebook group about like ferrets, and she asked just actually a relatively general question about transporting ferrets, because we found some giveaway, or not free giveaway, but ferrets in a different corner.
Adoption kind of thing.
Yeah, up for adoption, but in a different corner of Germany. So the question was like, but actually closer to my family. So the question was like, if one could maybe combine it with a visit over there, but then with a train ride instead of getting a car, yada yada. So through posting in this group, eventually she got in contact with the what was it? Berliner Frettchenschutzverein. So basically, a rescue is probably the best translation for it. A little bit of a privately organized but officially club-sized group of people who love them ferrets and want to see them ferrets be in good places. And the thing was like that they then invited us to come to their place for a little bit of getting to know each other. And so we came into this apartment. Well, fun fact, it was on the opposite end of Berlin, so we had to travel there for an hour by train. But yeah, so we got there and we came into the apartment. First of all, one important thing, no smell really. I mean, this pointless thing in the middle of my face is not really useful anyways. But Denim confirmed that she didn't really. She smelled that there was something, but she wasn't like. Whoa!
It wasn't the overwhelming ferret smelliness that people say that ferrets have.
Exactly. So we got waved in to the living room. Yeah, just come in, sit down. Here, have a coffee, and like, okay. And then it was like, under the couch table there was a little pouch, and it started moving. And eventually a little ferret nose came out of it, and. So yeah, we talked with them, and it turned out in this apartment, free roaming, no cage or anything, were none less than 10 ferrets.
Man, how does it not smell? Like, here's the thing. I'm not even saying that ferrets are smelly stereotype. I'm saying animals in general.
I know, right?
Have upwards of that amount. Where are you keeping its litter box, and how well trained are they that you don't smell?
Having 10 of any animal is going to create a certain
right?
smell.
As someone who's had like up to 10 dogs, or cats
even
in
humans,
a
single dog, a single dog on a rainy day can make an entire house stink. But no,
Yeah.
so first of all, this was one very positive discovery that, yeah, you can have ferrets even fed with actual raw meat. Like raw fed ferrets, which are supposed to stink more.
Without them becoming ultimate smelly boys.
Yes, yes. And they had multiple litter boxes across the flat because 10 ferrets. And while we were talking and whatnot, and they made a very strong case about non-cage ferrets, like actually having them free roaming instead of a cage, because it's a lot better for them socially. They become more hyper and also
Where do they
more.
sleep?
Oh,
Because
they have
I
a
imagine
bunch
that
of sleeping places, like little
In my
pouches and.
Keep them safe.
Funny enough, they have a big cage there, but it's completely open, so they can go in and out as they want, hide in there, sleep in there, but it's not. They are not locked in there, which is the important part.
I mean that okay. So that's just like crate training with a dog, because you could have a crate that's not just open, but it's just where a dog mentally associates.
Yeah,
with going
but
to
they don't
bed.
even necessarily do this. They have like a little nest in the wardrobe in their bedroom. They have multiple pouches across the living room in corners and whatnot. So it's not even that they are that trained. They just live there. And yeah, the fun thing was, so they came basically and were going off and bringing us one of the ferrets after another, just putting it in our labs. And due to the fact that we were there in the afternoon, which is not regular ferret time because they are more active during noon or during dawn and dusk and dawn. So they were mostly like sleepy looking. Most of them were like, let's go. After a few seconds, they're just getting up, jumping off the lab, grabbing a fresh, I don't even know what this was, chicken hearts? A fresh chicken heart out of the bowl and running off with it into a dark spot. Except for the last boy, which was an extra big one, a 2-kilogram monster of a ferret. Yeah. No, but not even big, not even big as in like fat. No, as in big, like
a unit.
Yeah, a unit,
Just
like
large, yeah.
large, in any like an XXL ferret, and he was like the most like he was literally like he was placed first in Denim's lab, and eventually she passed him over to me because otherwise she would not have been able to leave him there and just would have robbed him or stolen him or ferret napped. And yeah, but yeah, while all the other ferrets were like, no, stupid strangers, you're cool, let me bite you and then I go. This one was really like, this was fun. The very first ferret was like, started like licking. Denim had him first, he started like licking. And then, yang! Like teeth out.
So like a cat.
Basically,
that's what cats do.
Yeah, and
They're pretty similar to cats.
Yeah, and the owners were like, "Oh yeah, when he starts licking, be careful. Normally he licks like for a while and then he bites." And Denim was like, "No, he already bit." And he's like,
getting
"Really?"
a taste.
Yeah, normally he licks like for half an hour before he bites, and but play bite, not breaking the skin or anything, but still very pointy little teeth. But yeah, the last one, like probably for 20 minutes or so, first on her, then on my lap, like, and then when we had to go, I was like, what do I do with him? Okay, just next to me on the sofa, he once again, eyes open, look, okay, gone again. So yeah, none of the 10 is really up for the taking. However, they were pretty cool people. They are really dedicated to the entire thing, and we're like, hey, we rather want to make sure that you guys get ferrets you are happy with, and they provide a living situation the ferrets are also happy with, because if it doesn't work out, those ferrets will most likely end up on our plate. So that's where their motivation for altruism comes from, because it's for the ferrets and for the fact that they already have 10 ferrets in their flat living.
You shouldn't eat them though. They shouldn't be on your plate.
Yeah, I mean, you if you have so many, I mean, nah.
You're gonna just spill over, and that's where they're gonna sleep.
Spaghetti at that point.
I mean, that's again, Venny, if you put a
Ugh.
plate on the floor, one ferret would probably sooner or later start sleeping on it, either way. But no, but the thing is, like, yeah, they offer to, even to a degree, like, hey, if you get an offer to pick up ferrets, I will gladly join you traveling there, even if it is across Germany, to inspect how the situation is. If it's really a good ferret, if it's really trained as they claim and whatnot, if the upbringing is okay. And he also offered to actually come by our place and check it out and tell us if and how we can make it ferret proof, especially free roaming ones. So yeah, things are actually moving on that front. Yes, and it was like we had one lovely afternoon yesterday, petting ferrets over like more and more, and they just kept coming and they just kept coming. That was...
Now someone take that energy and throw it to me, so someone invites me to just go pet dogs for an afternoon. I would love that, please.
Oh. I was gonna say I'll take the offer about ferrets. I love ferrets.
Well, I love ferrets. The thing is, California ferrets are illegal to own as pets, so I would be owning a ferret right now if
I assume they're fine in Massachusetts.
No, the only two states they're not allowed in is California and Hawaii. Everywhere else, you're fine. Literally,
those dang liberals.
The states right next to us and above us, and the country below us, they're all allowed. But California is like, oh no, they're invasive. If they weren't invasive to fucking Nevada, why would they be invasive here?
Yeah.
So state lines are arbitrary. Okay.
Also, like, all pets are invasive.
Oh, good one. And ferrets.
All domestic pets are invasive species because they're not native to anywhere.
True. And
yeah.
And there's a legit question if ferrets actually would be able to survive on their own, because they have been domesticated to a point where they are pretty they're
like golden retrievers.
Yeah.
They have had their survival instincts bred out of them.
Yep.
Like, if you owned a mink, then I could understand why fearing it going out into the wild, it would be a bad thing, because those things are predators. But a ferret is just a TikTok animal at this point. Like, come on now.
But yeah, that was a highlight of my week. Anything on your end, Keyframe?
Let's see what has happened in the life of Chrissy, because we didn't have a show last week. So
we didn't.
So
it's actually 2 weeks. We should talk about. Did anything else happen last week?
You don't get anything.
I also don't think that a lot happened last week except for my media. So.
Yeah, but no, the big thing that happened last Saturday was I cameoed in a Try Guys video.
Oh, that's actually true.
So that happened. Yeah. So I have worn the Try Guys hoodie quite a bit on this show. That was actually given to me by Keith, along with his chicken sauce, which is so fucking good. It is so good. His sauces are actually really good. How that occurred is back in like late February. He was asking if anyone knew where to get Shining Fates boxes, which is like one of these little Pokemon boxes. I don't have a Shining Fates box. This is a Battle Styles one. But and I just put a message being like, oh, don't go to Target, or because Target's going to be out, and most people are trying to scalp them. I know I have a local place I go to get cards if you want me to get one. And then he was like, sure, can you follow me on Instagram? We could DM each other. And then we started being cool. And I met him in California. I met him down in LA with Lauren that following week. We went to a noodle place. I gave him the cards and we talked for a while. We talked for a good like half hour on camera and stuff. And it doesn't look like that with the cameo in the video. But the thing is that he said, like, oh, well, because of wind issues, because we recorded it outside, that, a lot of the audio couldn't be salvaged. But because I was the first person he interviewed for this video, a lot of how the video is formatted and what he asked the other people is because of the stuff I talked about. Because I'm a well-versed person, and he also said that when his comedy band is going to be doing live shows again next month in July, that we get to meet up again and we get to get drinks and stuff, and he's gonna get me tickets. And so me and Keith are cool. I don't want to say buds, but we're cool.
Your bros,
Maybe we
the
are
Habsburg.
Yes, there's a reason that in Derek's server I'm called the fifth try guy, because it's the best joke I could have. But yeah, I'm pretty down cool with Keith from the Try Guys, cause of course I am.
Yeah.
Why not? At this point, I could say that I know Obama, and some people would be like, "Yeah, sure, why not, Chrissy? You
I
know
doubt
everyone."
it. If you would know him, you would finally invite him to the AWKWARDCast. You know what? I earlier got suggested today to try to get either Putin or Biden on the show, and I'm like, no, neither. One of them would try to get me killed for my opinions, and the other one is boring. But
Excuse me, are you insulting a Joe in front of a Joe right now?
I was gonna say, I get called Joe Biden a lot. If that
Wow.
helps,
Yeah.
maybe I can fill that
Look,
spot.
Joe just needs to come onto the show with, like, oh God, what was the ice cream that he had when someone was interviewing him about something that was happening, and he's like, "Look, I just came here for the ice cream, man."
Yeah.
Chip.
What?
That is the funniest fucking shit.
I was going to say that people in the friend lock and in my chat, regards to my name, have two jokes, and one is a two-parter, and it's "Who's Joe? Joe Mama," and I'm like, wow, guys, hilarious.
You worked on this long, didn't you?
And then the other one is just saying Joe Biden.
Okay.
That's the whole joke. Is just saying Joe Biden.
Because Joe is such a very, very uncommon name in English-speaking countries, isn't it?
Look, we need the memes, man. We need the memes.
But then again, in our generation, it actually is probably not that far spread, is it?
I grew up in school with like 6 other Joes.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
Yeah. The thing is that in the name Joseph is a common name in America, depending on where you live. I am fully certain that I think Joseph is just a very northeastern name, simply because Joseph is a saint, and we have a lot of Irish people in the Northeast. So I think it's because of that. Because, I have 2 Joes in my family, because there was an Uncle Joe that my aunt married, and the Joe that was one of my mom's brothers. So I have known a decent amount of Joes. Granted, most of them are the generation behind me, but I have not met a Joe in the West Coast for the 5 years I've been living here. So,
Well, all of you guys over on the West Coast are all like hip and like cool, and they probably call themselves like Seth or something instead of Joe.
Look, don't count me as one of them. I'm just living
I'm gonna.
here. I am not a West Coast avocado eating bastard. I'm just me. But like, I don't fit in. I live with a West Coaster. My sister from another mister is like a Pasadena native. Lord knows there are plenty of times where me and her do not see eye to eye on things. Not in the, that sounds like politics.
Like
no,
how
just
to,
with normal shit.
Like how to shorten the name Joe.
Exactly.
Joseph, I mean,
no,
how to shorten.
I was gonna say, don't shorten the name Joe anymore.
Yo,
it's only 3 letters.
Hey,
Yo,
J.
But the mostly with food, because she's a giant like Lauren's a food snob. We know this, and I'm just kind of like, food's food. Put it on my plate. It doesn't matter if the steak is $200 or $5, as long as it tastes good. I don't care. Also, I don't hate avocados. I don't like guacamole.
I do. I hate avocados.
I've had avocado actually. Max gave me avocado on toast before, and it just doesn't taste like anything. So I don't hate it.
Avocado
like the-
tastes like mushed up grass. It tastes like wet grass, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
Have you tried
I just
matcha?
don't.
No.
Oh
That
yeah.
tastes like
wait,
grass.
matcha.
Matcha, yeah. The green stuff
I
that
just
tastes like
don't-
grass.
Yeah.
I worked at a
Look,
Starbucks, so I have tried that before.
Yeah, look,
How
no,
can you
I
then
just don't
still
like
call avocado say that avocados taste like grass if you have actually tried liquid grass?
Multiple
Yeah.
things can taste like grass.
Tastes like grass. Yeah.
We
I
say
don't like
everything tastes like chicken.
Look, the reason. Okay, just to explain myself, Odie, I don't like guacamole for a reason that because I haven't had guacamole in literal years is because someone ruined guacamole for me because I was like 10 and the library in my town was doing like this challenge thing during the summer or whatever where you had to do a bunch of challenges and you couldn't talk. So it was like the ultimate quiet game.
Oh.
And they did a thing where you had to eat like rooster sauce, like a giant spoonfuls of rooster sauce, which is I think that's just what they called sriracha, like hot sriracha.
Mhm.
So I gulped down like 7 of them because I like spice. And then they blindfolded you. And then they were like, you have to eat this. And it was chunky guacamole that they put Italian dressing on, like the liquid-y stuff that's kind of just oil and vinegar. And that stuff mixed together with the texture of guacamole made me throw up. So I just have had it. I've had an irrational, like, I don't want to go near guacamole since then.
Oh well.
Maybe I'd like it now. Maybe I'd like it nowadays, but right now my mental association is when a bunch of adults thought it was a good idea to give a kid a bunch of hot sauce and make them eat guacamole blindfolded.
Oh
Yeah.
The
but
blindfold part seems like the weirdest to me.
It was Indiana, man. I don't know.
Is that an
But-
explanation?
It's enough of one. Indiana's weird, man. I don't like Indiana.
I've never been there. I haven't been off the East Coast much.
Don't go to India. That's the one state
Okay.
I don't recommend people going to.
All the people I
Our
know
friend
from
Dan.
Indiana, all the people I know from Indiana moved away from there. So
Exactly. So it's just kind of like no one want the one good thing about Indiana is that there's an amusement park there called Holiday World that's in Santa Claus, Indiana. Yes, that is a real place. And it is actually a really good amusement park. It's like the first theme park ever made in America. And it comes with free parking, free Wi-Fi, free sunscreen, and free refreshments. That is awesome. And if I could just fly straight to Holiday World, go back, I would. They just need to put an airport in Santa Claus, and I would go. But everywhere else in Indiana could go fuck off. But yeah. Besides meeting Keith and everything, what else have I done? It was mostly work. I had a video that I did comp work for release last Saturday too, which was for this FNAF song cover thing, and I did the editing and composition work for it, and I'm pretty proud of it.
is it linked anywhere?
Hold on, I can link it to you. Give me a second.
Let me see if I put in FNAF song. Oh, I have the
No,
living tombstone. I have five.
Here, hold on, I'll link it to you.
I was gonna say there might be a couple
more
other
than one
ones.
FNAF song.
Yeah. Why can I scroll down the first few entries and not find anything from DA Games? Yes, open it, Jesus. Oh, and I probably should. So yeah, is your name showing up any moment now?
Any moment. It's
Yeah,
like
any
I think
moment.
it's like
So
the
now it's
third
still about
credit.
the music. Okay, fair.
Okay,
the
artwork by- and then
artwork
the
is
next one
fair.
Then the next one should be editing.
And yay!
There it
There I
is.
am. I'm actually really proud of this because I had to make the background beat to the music. I turned all the PNGs of the character they gave into a puppet, and then you could actually see like really subtle movements because I separated like the arms and the hands and everything. I even put puppet mesh on the
Oh, yeah, you
fingers,
see a
so
little
you could
bit of
actually
like.
see. Yeah, and on the far away hand, you could actually see that the fingers are going like flattening out and everything. And if you go farther in the video, I actually went into Photoshop and manipulated the I manipulated it by taking the actual puppet and replacing all the colors to be purple and glowing white teeth and everything, so it can do that. And then on top of that, masks on top of masks on top of masks for coloring and making the glitching effects and doing optical displacement and all that. Little do people know, I also did the typography animation that you see, but little do people know, I'm actually really good in After Effects. But yeah, so I'm starting to get hired to do some comp things. Also, just to say, because I'm going to clear the air here, I don't support Scott Cawthon as a person. This is a song cover of a FNAF thing. Separating the creation from the creator here. Fuck Scott for taking money he made from a game with a giant LGBT fan base and contributing it to politicians who actively do not like LGBTQ people. I don't support Scott Cawthon. This is a
Basically a
song
kill
cover.
the author type situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
The author
it's just
is
like
dead.
how I don't like Notch from Minecraft, but I play Minecraft. Like, there you go. It's
That's
bigger
because
than him at
Hatsune
this point.
Miku
But-
made Minecraft.
Yeah. But yeah, either way, I will link both those videos you were involved in down below. And yeah, with
I
that,
just
we
wanted to
probably.
make it, yeah.
Do
Yeah,
you
I
have
just wanted
any
to make
other
that
highlights?
clear.
Yeah, but do you have any
Yeah.
other highlights? Or should we
The
move
Not
other
on
just your
highlight
hair.
would be-
media?
the-
Because
yeah,
we
I-
didn't start
oh,
half
yeah.
an hour early to go overtime.
I know. I'm sorry.
No,
It's
I'm just saying.
I had to,
That's
Yeah.
Apology
but-
accepted.
Thank you.
but Joe brought it up. I'm starting to do the charity hair that you guys won in April. It's just going to take more process because dyeing yellow and black at the same time is kind of an arduous process. So this is actually just the yellow I placed and it turned green, but it kind of actually, if I make the light normal, it kind of looks cool. I'm not going to lie, like the
Ooh.
gradient. But yeah, I'm going to have to later switch it out and bleach that part and bleach a little bit up here and make it actually yellow so I look like a bumblebee because that's what you people voted for. I'm gonna make it look good. I have to live with it on my head. But the only other highlight is the thing you're gonna make into a media. So
Yeah, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So should I, for a change of pace, should I start with the media?
yes, because I still need to find mine.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
in your shoes today.
Oh my! But yeah, do you? But yeah, so your media, my media actually comes out of the life of the Keyframe, and kind of also out of my life. So it's kind of a blend of the week. Oh, I hit the microphone. Oh, the blend of the week and the media. Yeah, he deserved it. Look this. Look, he is what is it called? Camera crashing? No, picture pooping? No. Bombing! Picture! Photo bombing!
Photo
Photo
bombing!
bombing. Wow. How many attempts was that, Joe?
Picture pooping? What?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. No, guys, I'm gonna run in the back. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna picture poop the whole thing. It's gonna be so funny, you guys.
Anyways, picture pooping cameras aside. Microphones! Picture pooping mic. Anyway, that thing aside. Yes, I was a part of yesterday and last Saturday, so this happened twice already since the last AWKWARDcast. Part
Oh
of
my God.
the Three Idiots. And in
Oh
this
God,
particular
yes.
case, the Three Idiots, not just ranked, I mean, I know everybody does those
Battle.
those
is the better
rank,
word.
yeah. Everybody does those tier lists and just rank stuff, and it's like, I don't know, that's an A together with a no. Three Idiots do it real. Three Idiots are not here to find what is an S. No, we are here to find the best by sending all those movies in one-on-one battles and duke it out so there is only one winner, and this is objectively chosen by Three Idiots, the best DreamWorks movie. And
Yes.
we this was actually not the first time we did it, so I want to actually, my media is actually the entire series of the Three Idiots, which just happens to involve me and be on Keyframe's channel, but besides that, I still want to advertise it a bit. So the first one we did was ranking all Pixar movies. So to give a little bit of an impression, and no worries, I will show off the most recent stream as well to show the evolution of the three idiots.
Oh yeah, the production value goes
yeah.
up with each stream.
Yeah, I say. Oh, great. First of all, there's audio, but yeah.
Like, originally it was just this screen capture.
Oh yeah, here we have the entire list. Okay, there it is. Entire list.
Yeah.
And
we were dumb baby boy babies thinking that we should rank do the entire bracket in one stream, which took how many fucking hours? Like 5?
Over 4 hours. And given that we
my
started
God.
at 9 p.m. my time, this was like
that went long.
that was like past 1 a.m. for me when we finished that stream. But yeah, if you know your Pixar movies, you will know that they actually are not. What is this? This is a 32 bracket, isn't it? I assume so. Yeah, you will probably.
We've done only 32 brackets. Yes.
So you will potentially notice. Wait. There aren't 32 Pixar movies yet. So we might or might not have filled it up with. What do we have? What did we fill it up with? I see Tangled.
We put the CGI Disney movies and we put one Shrek.
Oh yeah,
one Shrek.
I see
One Shrek made it in.
Yeah, I see Tangled, Moana, Frozen. Did we have both Frozens in here separately?
I think
it has been a while. This one is from April,
it's been a while.
Yeah, this one happened in April. But yeah, we saw the bracket. Great, more advertisement. Thank you, YouTube. I'm here for the advertisement.
Why don't you just get YouTube Premium?
Or an ad. Oh wait, I have an ad blocker. Why don't I turn on the ad blocker for the stream at least? Anyway, so but yeah, so you see, this was the production value of the first one. We were closer on the matter. Oh boy, we were close at the matter. Jesus. And I don't want to go too far, not to spoil too much, so you guys still have a reason to go there and actually watch it. So we'll definitely not show you the winner.
It's kind of like a big podcast of just
but
three idiots.
Exactly. And then this Pixar thing, this was fun, and we were like, you know what? Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it for DreamWorks.
That was the pilot episode.
Exactly.
Let's run it back.
Yeah.
So we did it again for the DreamWorks. And let's go in where it actually starts.
Yeah, look at that Coach Cosart.
I was gonna say, is that Coach?
This is how it looks. Now, you can't, we are talking, and the thing about the bracket is that the bracket got filled up dynamically as we were going by Keyframe.
There was another scene that I switched to go to.
Yeah, so here we still get close-ups for how stuff then develops. Jesus, this is, they really advertise your channel.
This one also had the fun thing that Photoshop didn't want to resize things that day. And but yeah, so that was
last week.
But then
and we were like, and this week we returned. We finished the DreamWorks bracket.
You can even see in the thumbnails. The thumbnails got even more elaborate.
And this week we returned to finish off the dream. Bloody hell, how much? There we go. Yes, we finished off.
Yeah, I made us into VTubers.
Basically, let me turn on a little bit of audio. So whenever we talk, we light up and change poses. Now, if just somebody besides Keyframe would start talking, Jesus, how do you always have to?
I mean, you can always fast forward to when I started to become an agent of chaos and brought in Dave the Dumpster Man.
Dave the Dumpster Man was pretty epic, but you guys have to watch to see Dave.
Is there a framed picture of Bruce?
No.
Or is that from Shark Tales?
There's an article. There's an article that was made a while back where this guy made a editorial saying he looks like Lenny from Shark Tale, and that's okay. And that's the picture from the article, and I love it. So I put it on the table.
When did you enlarge it? I recall that you enlarged it.
I enlarged it very later on when Lord was making a choice about something.
Yeah, I can't find it when it's large.
But yeah, this was all like coding because all these things are like browser sources, and then you use the Discord stream kit to copy the IDs of people, and then you just replace the UR and you make the URLs in the
Oh yeah, there it is,
coding,
bigger.
the picture URLs.
Oh,
Yeah, there you
it's
go.
bigger now.
Yeah, but this was so much fun yesterday. Like, it was hella fun, and the fact that our little animated characters are made it even better. But yeah, for people who didn't realize, this is going to be an ongoing show now, like once a month.
Not brackets, not battle brackets all the time.
Yeah, like the next one's actually going to be a movie watch party thing, and I'm going to make a poll, but I'm just picking out what are the movies that I'm going to let people vote on that we pick, because I realized, because we made the mention of The Boss Baby, which is one of my least favorite movies of all time, that Lauren and Max both haven't seen. But I also realized there's a whole plethora of bad movies I can make people suffer through, because I know a lot of bad movies. I don't think Lauren's ever seen The Apple, and I haven't gotten through the entirety of The Apple, because I hate that movie. Oh god, that movie is a trip and a half. So stay tuned. We'll be getting that all taken care of. But yeah, this is one of my besides awkward. This is my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
3 Idiots actually means a lot.
And maybe to give a little bit of a neutral pitch, like in general, who would like it, who would not like it. First of all, the formula is not, as Key just described, the battle brackets. We did battle brackets for the first episodes, and they were all very long term, which is not the standard. So what is probably the best selling point about it is the dynamic between the three of us. So I would say go in there, give it a try. I'm not sure if we are on the mark right away, or if we need a bit of warming up, but probably not too much, since we are friends, so we don't need a lot of build up.
There is a lot of chaos at some point.
Exactly.
Especially with me, because I can control where people move.
Especially in the most recent episode, yes. But yeah, I would recommend. It probably makes also nice background entertainment. At least the first 2 episodes, and not too much visually happens. It's more like 3 idiots arguing about animated movies. So even if you're not into animated movies, I would still say, like, hey, it's on YouTube. Give it a try. If the dynamic of those 3 idiots is entertaining to you, then check it out. If you are scared,
I will be making edited down versions.
Yeah, what was it? You intend to throw videos and money at Wolfhead and be like, do it, boy.
Yes, I plan to get them edited down.
Yeah.
So because like Enigma says, you can't deal with 8 hours of content to hear and watch a bracket thing. Fair. I mean, fuck you, but fair. You can but there will be
Critical Role was on for every week of the year, with every single episode each week being like 3 to 4 hours, and this is not even counting for the narrative telephone and the talk machina. This show is an abusive program.
Relationship. Yeah, though I will say, some parts of the show may be a little bit confusing when I start moving around things, and you'll just hear random, like, because I just started taking, like, my avatar and moving it around while people are sitting, because mine is behind the table, so it just looks like I'm behind Max and Lauren, and then I'm like, hey Lauren, what? And then, like, Max, what? Fuck you. It was great. It's like playing with dolls, but the dolls are everyone. I love it.
But
That's probably how God feels.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're going to be doing shorter form 3 Idiots. I know people want us to do Disney. At some point we will, but
most likely.
Like,
but this will be a 4-parter.
Like
I already did the math. This will be a 4-parter.
Yeah, Max is the math guy. He's my left brain with these, because when I look at brackets, I'm like, big numbers scary. I can do the coding. I can't do big numbers scary. That's why I have Max here for.
Hello.
He makes the big numbers scary go away. But Joe, what's your media?
Real quick before I get into that, I just had a question. Are you saying 4 is big number scary?
No,
That's the
Forrest
number
Gump
he
is
said.
No, no. The amount of movies in the Disney animated filmography is like 50 some movies.
59,
and to
which
me,
is
when I look at that,
yeah, and for a
when
proper
and I
for a proper battle bracket, you need an exponential of 2, which would be the closest one would be 64. You don't even have to reduce the number as we had to do for DreamWorks, because DreamWorks has actually 40 movies and 32 would be the closest exponential of 2, so we had to reduce the number first. And for Disney 59, we just need to add 5 random movies from out elsewhere, so we have 64, which is like twice as many,
scary.
twice as much as we had for the DreamWorks thing. So cut it in half on
so
the first round.
it would be a 4-parter, but that would be like a season finale kind of thing. So not anytime soon. But yeah, so with that, as I pour my blooming flower tea.
Yes.
Joe, what is your media? I made Amazon purchases this week. Can you tell?
Well, thank you for asking. My media is, so the video I have is a specific part of the special, but I wanted to address or talk about Bo Burnham's new special, Inside, that's on Netflix. And I specifically sent this video because I don't know if you've seen the special, but this song, Welcome of the special, yeah. So this song in the special, for some reason, I listened to the special and I became hooked on this song in particular.
Yeah.
It's called Welcome to the Internet. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's really good. I don't know if anyone's not familiar with Bo Burnham, because I realized that after my girlfriend saw this special, she had never seen any of his other work and was confused or surprised that there was songs. And I was like, what's his thing?
That guy. Yeah, I think Bo Burnham is an artist or a comedian where people have probably heard or consumed something of his without associating it with it, because that Left Brain, Right Brain song, I know so many people that have heard of it, but have never actually went to watch the special that it's from. Because his songs are used in so many like animations and animatics and shit, and this one is becoming the next like Art is Dead and Left Brain, Right Brain with what people use. But he's like a YouTube OG too. Like he was like a YouTuber that became like traditional media.
He did. He talks about that in one of his specials, how he became, like, he started on YouTube doing like comedy skits or bits or whatever, or these songs sort of thing, and then someone was like, hey, I love your videos, you're funny, and then now he's 30 and he just released his 3rd special on Netflix.
Yeah, and the fact that he's a movie maker too, because he made 8th Grade last
year,
8th
grade, right.
And he's also in like Promising Woman, and which that movie is so fucking good. But I've been meaning to watch this, I just haven't had the time, but I have heard this song in particular.
Yeah, this special in particular, it's real weird, right? So his other specials, obviously, I feel like being different from this one, were on a stage with an audience.
Yeah, this one was of his tour.
Yeah. This one is just, he filmed it, he like rented equipment and set it up and filmed it himself in his house.
Inside.
Yeah, he filmed, edited, and wrote everything himself for this special.
Nice. One could even say that he was stuck at home.
What?
Or a different combination of those words. Homestuck.
Oh my god, no. You can't bring Homestuck into everything we do, Joe. No.
Yes, I can.
4 hours. We don't have like 12 hours to discuss an abridged history.
Man, I wish I made that my media now.
No.
Just Homestuck as a webcomic.
We did the show earlier right now for you. We don't.
Yeah, and I punish you guys by just talking about Homestuck.
Joe, yes. Just write yourself a post-it, pin it somewhere where you can see it, and the next time you are on the AWKWARDcast, you are like, oh, I already know my media.
I did actually before I submitted the media, just to peel back the curtain a little, I was torn between this and one other thing.
Uh-huh.
And the reason I went with this one is because it's current.
Good point.
Just we don't need to talk about it any longer than me just mentioning what it is, because I just wanted to bring it up. The other idea I had was talking about the Animorphs TV show.
That would have been great. Yeah.
Which is so old.
Oh god.
Oh,
I
when
love the
it was in like
Animorphs show.
2000 or like 99 or something. Like, it is so
Wait,
old.
This looks disturbingly familiar. Did somebody
They-
already
they-
bring
they're-
this up
they're-
before
Oh,
on the
that's the-
show?
That's the
I mean,
book
that's
series.
the books.
Oh, okay, but it's the same?
Yeah, it's Animorphs, and then it was a TV show that they did for like 2 seasons or something back in 98, 2000.
So am I on the
Yeah.
right track? Do I see the right ones by now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, I gotta show you, Joe, tattooed alien fighters from Beverly Hills, because that is a program that I think you'd love. It's so bad, and it had 50 episodes.
Glowing endorsement.
It's so good. They have like these tattoos that light up to go fight stuff Power Ranger style, but they didn't actually give them tattoos. They just project a light onto their skin during the shots where they show the
no.
tattoos. It's so good. But yeah, what is your elevator pitch? Like, who do you think would like inside, and who do you think wouldn't?
Oh man, I think most. It's kind of tough because specifically inside is a little more, as I would describe it, a little more avant-garde than some of his other stuff. It's a little more esoteric. Like some of them are just like a minute of him just crying. I think like that's just a shot in it. Spoiler, but it's a lot about specifically like quarantine and stuff. So it's really hit or miss. It clearly hit with me, but I feel like, I don't know, people in their 20s will probably like it.
This is for those these are for the people going through the millennial crisis.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Because people will probably be
Yeah.
able to relate a little bit better.
But if you're going into it thinking that it's going to be a fully comedy special like his first two, you're probably not looking in the right place.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, even then, Bo Burnham is known for his comedy having a bit of existentialism in it. Because
Yeah.
one of his biggest songs is called "Art Is Dead." Like,
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about, I recently rewatched his second most recent special, and he has a song.
oh,
Now,
are
this
you
is just
happy?
what? No, this is what the song is called. It's
Uh-huh.
called Kill Yourself.
Oh yeah, I believe I've seen both Burnham, or how many are there? So, before
now
Inside.
has 3.
Now 3.
Oh,
Be-
2
You saw-
before
you-
Inside.
There's 2. I think we watched
Make
one
Happy
and we
and
got
What?
halfway through another one.
Okay.
Yeah, we got halfway through What.
But so yeah, he's also a how would you say, edgy a little bit.
Yeah, I don't
So-
think he's edgy in the like saying the gamer word kind of edgy. More edgy as in like dark humor. Like
Yeah, kind of edgy as in having an entire song called Kill Yourself.
mhm.
And then that's
I mean,
what
the
he
song
just says. basically.
elaborates on it. Yeah, so
He does, but he does also, yeah, he talks about it.
yeah, he's not afraid. He doesn't pull the punches on the fact that he is not a mentally well person.
Yes.
Fair.
God, why
But-
is everyone who started as a YouTuber not mentally well? I wonder if there's a pattern.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I guess with this recommendation and warning, talking about not mentally healthy people on
are
camera,
you concerned by the
I'm a
thumbnail?
little bit concerned by the thumbnail and the title of the
All
of
right.
your media.
Before we click on that, I just have a tiny mini media, and it's not even a media. It's just
Oha.
a thing I wanted to mention. Chrissy's hyper-specific hobby. Look at this! It came in the mail today. I'm so happy.
What is
people
that?
don't know. It's for people who don't know. I have a hobby of painting my nails because I bite my nails really bad, and I also watch a YouTuber who has their own independent nail polish brand. And this is the same YouTuber who encourages education and does that podcast I recommended, Simply Nailogical. And this came in the mail today, and I'm very happy, and it's very shiny. Oh my god, look at that on camera. That is so shiny. The thing is, these things are bright neon colors. This is my whole personality in a box. It's just as obnoxious as I am, and I can't wait. But yeah, that was just me being very happy because I was starting to. I realized I was playing with it, like with my hands, and it kept appearing on the camera, and I was like, I'm gonna have to mention this, or people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is that thing she's holding?" So yeah, that was that. But also in Chrissy's hyper-specific interest, I want to talk about a YouTuber I found named Will Tennyson, who is a fitness YouTuber. But I would say a very healthy-minded fitness YouTuber who also has really good camera work and everything. His videos are so well shot. But yeah, he's a young man. He does bodybuilding and stuff, and I've been watching him because he releases videos so frequently, but with such high standards. And yeah, he does stuff like, you know, trying other people's workouts and diets and pointing out how certain things don't work for certain people. He also encourages a lot of healthy mindsets, like, you know, don't be afraid of carbs or calories. Enjoy the food you want to eat and that kind of stuff. And I'm always going to sorry, I just like this scene of him pouring the silk on his head. But I'm not going. But I really love that in an age where there's so much fitness YouTube that promotes such dated concepts or such unhealthy standards, or just are not transparent with this is what I do to keep myself healthy. I really like someone who's as real as him. And he also is very funny. Like, even if you don't care about fitness stuff, I also don't care about the iPhone lady. But even if you don't really care about fitness, this guy is fucking funny. He has like the driest sense of humor. Like, he'll just say like a million innuendos at once, but he says it so casually that it doesn't sound like a joke. He's just saying it, like, and I just love him. He's so like he's just dry, and I'm fully down for that sense of humor of just casually saying things that are messed up. And I really it's hard to describe him because it's such a hyper specific thing that I like, because I watch a lot of fitness YouTube. I watch a lot of people make meals and talk about their workout routines and their fitness journeys, because I find that fascinating, because there's no universal fitness journey. And seeing him, who also is a natural bodybuilder, he doesn't do steroids, he doesn't do things, he's a natty, he doesn't take like overt supplements. That is purely from his own effort, and that's amazing, and I want to be him. But it's such a
and he has great hair. I should try his workout. Probably has nothing to do with the fact that he's probably 10 years younger than me.
It's very rare to find a fitness person.
Stop it, Joe! Stop it!
You say talking about hair? What are we talking about?
Ah! One of my two insecurities.
Shut up! I didn't talk during yours. But it's very rare to find a fitness YouTuber that also has a lot of personality to him. He has muscles and brain, which is very rare. Also, he likes to eat donuts, and I'm down for that. I'm down for a fitness person that likes a good donut. But yeah, I just want to tell, if you're on your fitness journey and you want like inspiration or like watching it, because he also does videos where he talks about some of the like actual weightlifting and stuff that he does to train. If you want some inspiration and stuff like that, I would say give him a watch, because he's not a boring watch. He's very entertaining. And if you're on your fitness journey, I find stuff like this inspiring, because it reminds you that you don't need to stop enjoying the things you enjoy, even if you want to get better. Like, because I fucking hate that. I fucking hate people that are just like, oh, avoid bread, or avoid all form of carbs, avoid sweets. To get this kind of thing, you have to stop eating the things you love. It's like, no. It's just about self-control and balancing it out. All fitness is calories in and calories out. What energy expenditure you do. And he's a living proof of it. So I think, you know, it's a good thing to add to your viewing library for your own mental sake. I think the people who wouldn't like him are people who don't like fitness. If you just want to watch people, if you are people who just only care about like video games or I don't know, lying on your couch eating Cheetos and you think that watching someone live a healthy life is insulting to you, then don't watch it.
I just wanted to say there are probably more than enough people who are like that, so this is a legit disclaimer or warning.
Yeah, so if you seeing someone live a healthy, happy life hurts you, don't watch Will Tennyson. But
And or change your life. Get healthy.
Yeah.
Eat a donut.
Get healthy. Yeah, look, this guy is proof that you can eat donuts and still have a good life. You know how much me, a person who suffered from disorder, who is someone who recovered from an eating disorder, has watching this, and it feels so good to watch someone be like this. This is actually really good for people who suffered from disorder eating or recovering, because it reminds you that you can live a good life and still be strong and aesthetically pleasing to whatever your definition of that is. At least for me. I know that's not universal, but that's what I'm pulling back the curtain. That's also a reason I enjoy it. So yeah, there you go. Chrissy promotes healthy living. What a shock.
Yeah. But yeah, to maybe point out my initial reaction to him. So in combination with the title, I ate and trained like Christian Bale for American Psycho. He used this thumbnail, so just to explain my initial reaction.
I love this thumbnail.
Hey, there's the donut.
Yep, there is the donut, all right.
See? It was also the first video I found of him from the YouTube algorithm, so I thought that was fitting. But you got to admit, you gotta respect a guy who's willing to look like a fool.
Yep.
Because some people who have the body that he has very fragile egos and doesn't want to ever look besides looking like perfect. But no, this man walks around with a tiny baby dog. I love him. Will, come on our show. I would love if you came on our show.
I mean, you are in charge of recruitment, so it's all up to you.
Come on our show. Eat donuts while you're on here. I'll bring donuts too.
That's the thing. If we get him, we all three need to have a box of donuts and just munch donuts throughout the show.
Oh, that'd be fucking amazing. No joke. There's a gourmet donut place that's down the street from me. I would love this. Will, please come on our show. Someone timestamp this VOD when it's on YouTube and at Will Tennyson on Instagram or Twitter and just be like, hey, so this lady really wants you on their show so they can eat donuts live. Can you please make a little girl's dream come true? Even though I'm pretty sure he's my age, if not a bit younger.
Oh, well. But yeah, I guess that concludes the media. And before we move on to the FMK, we should appreciate that art of the week now, shouldn't we? From good old Abby Rhodey. And commissioned by Skylands, aka Wolfie.
I approve.
Yeah, I would assume that something Lupin themed gets your approval.
I mean, I also approve of you being dressed as Lupin, so...
Yeah. But what was it? I mean, I recall seeing Abby opening up commissions, and I believe this was rather recently, so she must have... This picture must have been produced... she must have a turnover, like, insanely
Lauren
well.
is Lauren is unnaturally fast. I should know. I'm commissioning something from her right now, so...
Oh my, so it probably is ready tomorrow or whatever, given... Because that was...
Probably.
But
yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Go follow Abby on Twitter. She makes great stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, with
also,
that...
fair warning, there's going to be a lot of Zenigata on your timeline once you follow her.
There is.
Too much. She has a hyperfixation on Goofy Detective Man. But, okay. So, We don't. Wait, do we have any questions on Twitter?
We actually have a bunch on Twitter, so we probably need to do
We can
snappy lightning round. We totally can lightning round it.
Well, yeah. Most of the Discord questions are actually really fast.
Okay. So let's maybe start out with our not yet anymore birthday boy, the Enigma Royal Prince, one of our most long-time viewers and dedicated question askers, asks in Vogue, no, not in Vogue of his birthday, in what's the impression?
Wake.
In wake of his birthday. Thank you. What is one genuine thing, good or bad, you can each say about me in general, as long as you have known me? I mean, obviously, Joe, Enigma, you see him there in the chat, so you know him now for 10 seconds. What is a thing that you can generally say about him?
Enigma, your name has the word prince in it, which means that you're lower on the hierarchy than I am, so...
Well, the king has
That's
spoken. King Moosh has spoken. No,
Neil.
Well, from my end, I would basically kind of say what I already said in the introduction. Thanks for a long and dedicated viewership and providing many questions. I recall back in the days that your questions were the sticking out ones who actually often escalated into more in-depth discussions, so thanks for that.
Thank you for being a dedicated viewer. That is the genuine thing I like. The thing I don't like is when you ask questions like this when we have a new guest who doesn't know what's going on.
I stand by my answer.
I mean, luckily, you're funny, so it works. But we've had less funny people. So.
But yeah, Discord.
Okay, Discord time. Discord time. Okay. What time is it? Discord time. Okay, here we go. So, I need a hero ask, what's a law you disagree with?
Oh boy.
Let's keep it fast, just one.
Yes,
Break down the government.
And maybe let's not get out the too controversial ones.
Okay,
we don't want to get a complete shitstorm unless you really have this one controversial law you have a beef with. But yeah, let's maybe try to keep it lighthearted.
Down with laws against public nudity. If it's hot, I should not be required to wear clothes.
Yeah, you use the German law. In Germany, it is completely legal to run around naked until somebody feels annoyed by it and therefore asks you not to. But until you can run around naked legally in Germany in public, you're welcome.
Exactly.
World.
Let me be naked. I've worked hard enough for this body. I am allowed to show it off. Exactly. Okay, but yeah. So there you go.
That was
Public
your answer.
Nudity.
To go with weird answers. I am not okay that in case this is still a law, but then I want to just say it's not okay that apparently still all the swans in the UK are property of the Queen. Wasn't it something like this?
Yes,
that is true.
I want to be able to. I'm not even living in the UK, but I want to say I am glad for Brexit simply for the freedom of swans, even though this has not really affected them, now have it.
Yeah, fuck ownership.
Yeah,
of
hold
an
on.
animal.
Wait, that wouldn't affect the swans.
No, but I don't want to live in a united Europe where there is a country that has all the swans owned by one person without actually taking care of them. Pet owners are supposed...
We don't support indentured swanitude.
Exactly.
Here.
People, animals who are owned by somebody should be cared for by that person. And I don't see old Ellie going around and taking care of all the swans in Great Britain. I just don't see it happen.
Do you see Queen Elizabeth going to every lake in the UK with some breadcrumbs being like, here you go, dearies. No. I'm going to name this one Philip.
She doesn't. And until she does this, I'm against this law. Okay, Joe, what law do you not like?
I have been struggling so hard to think of any law that I know that I don't like wouldn't be controversial.
Okay. Let me throw you a curveball. Let me throw you a curveball. Do you like, or no, softball? Let me throw you a softball. Do you like the law of gravity?
Yeah, I mean, I think it
Oh,
works
okay.
pretty well for me.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I hope I could help you there.
You know, it keeps me grounded. Is that
Anyways.
oh god, crickets in my
Yeah.
apartment. No, the one that I can think of that would probably be the least controversial is open carry law. Not open carry. Oh gosh, no. Open bottles. Open bottle
Oh,
carry.
yes. Oh,
That's two different things.
Those are two very different things. My girlfriend is cracking up downstairs right now because of that. But no, like open bottle laws. Like you can't walk around with an open bottle of alcohol in the United States.
which is pretty.
But in
stupid,
so
yes.
many other countries you can.
What if
Like-
you're at the beach and you're just walking around with a brewski? Like as long are you thinking that it's going to cause littering? No, the cause for littering is because most places in the United States just don't have good allocation of trash cans.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing.
Wait, is it any bottle, not just alcohol? It's just alcohol, right?
It's just alcohol.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
if I'm walking around with a Dr. Pepper and I have it open, no one's gonna tackle
I
it.
just wanted to say, but yeah, we are talking about a country that actually had a prohibition, had to go through a prohibition to realize, oh shit, we should maybe not try that, and this is probably a remnant of it because, talking through the secondary experiences of an expat, that was actually one of the things that Denim Ninja had to be like, wow, there are people in daylight just running around with a beer and just drinking a beer on the subway, like in public. What's happening?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
it's not like
Germany.
it's done anything to prevent drunk people from being out and about. So like,
Is it just them trying to look fancy? Like I don't get it. Like because there's certain places in the world that doesn't have it, and on private properties, you know, you can walk around with a drink. Like
even so,
not
I
private-
dare
you know,
to say,
you know, like Disney and shit. But
even so, I dare to say that it's not even Germany. It's probably every country but the US, and maybe countries who are like even crazier about alcohol.
I think that's why I thought of it is because I know Germany doesn't have that.
Nope.
So that's what
very
made me
much
think of
not.
it. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say that would probably not go over well.
Yeah, But okay, what's another Twitter question?
Next Twitter question. Okay, lightning round. Okay, the next one will be a mouthful, but I'm still pretty sure we can give a good snappy answer. So from ExxonMobil, he asks. So it bear with me. It's a multi-parter, but I bet.
I know
Are you okay, Joe? Do you know this question?
I guess we can still answer the essence of this question. So. So, what got you to this point? What are your motivations? What drives you to perform at 100%? And when will you buy me some Suave all-in-one? You are out of shampoo again. I wish I could do a better John Hamill.
Is this your girlfriend? Like, what is
No,
this?
that's very funny. Do not give him the satisfaction. No. This is an interesting thing within my sort of, I guess, community is this Xenon is the demon that lives in my shower and eats all my shampoo.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's really not much more context that I can give you.
I wouldn't want more context. That's the perfect amount.
Yeah, I mean, this explains the shampoo part at the very end of it, so I guess we can still answer the part like what got us to this point and motivates us and drives us to give 100%. I mean, like.
And you can only use one word for each question.
I mean, it's all three questions are basically about the general gist. Like, what is your mojo? What got you to where you are today?
Stubbornness.
Oh, okay, fair.
I'm a stubborn little Betty, and I just don't know when to give up.
I mean,
What about you, Joe?
Oh yeah.
I was trying to decide on whether I should do a serious or a funny answer, because I immediately by instinct was gonna just say my huge badonkadors are what are propelling me in life. People don't really care about my personality so much. They're just watching for
They're
those
just
massive
they're just sick
bahunkas.
with the thick.
Mm.
Yeah.
They're down bad, and
I
I'm
personally,
gonna
yeah, I will
help
be
them
honest.
get worse.
I personally couldn't stop staring for the entirety of the show so far.
It's
So-
understandable.
Yeah, yeah.
It's understandable.
But if you feel to go like with a more sincere and potentially inspiring answer, please do, because I goddammit don't have one.
So, specifically in regards to like, I guess, on the internet and like Twitch, I guess is what I'll address because I don't know what my motivations are for everything in my life. But for this in particular, my goal has always just been like I've talked about this on the stream, where doing this and making any sort of like money or it being anything that like supports me in any way would have been a plus. But the whole point was I wanted to just, I don't know, I liked the idea of just playing video games in front of people and other people becoming friends through that, like a community sort of thing. Like to create a community is really the whole driving force behind it, and that's, I guess, answers that question. That's my
Yeah,
motivation.
Yes.
That's a good answer.
That
Yeah.
actually is a good one, and I recall back in the day, you know, when I actually still had an audience. that was
The people watching right now aren't one.
They are mostly your audience with me as a funny sidekick.
Okay, I
But
doubt that.
on-
But continue on.
Not even funny sidekick, but the comic relief, I guess. Or the straightman to your protagonist comedy. Anyways, but I actually made a few videos about like how to make it on the internet, and yeah, my main answer came back to the question like, do it because you want to do it. Don't do it for career goals. Do it because you actually enjoy the activity as such. And besides me feeling good about being proven right by your own assessment there, I would also be like, yeah, it's a very positive motivation from where I am standing, being like, yeah, if this is your driving force, I hope it will pay off because it's a deserving one. And
Yeah.
now I feel bad to even try to come with an answer, because like, I would even ask, do I give 100%? Do I? So
Oh, I definitely don't.
I mean,
God damn it.
the biggest motivation at the end of the day is to have a good time. If
That's
we
true.
weren't having a good time, we wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point. The stuff that I still do nowadays, because I have pulled back a lot of the stuff that felt more work-y. The stuff that I actually do by now is just the stuff I feel like and I actually want to do. And yeah, that's like, it's hard to not look at the numbers. And you can also do that much gallows humor with being like, hey, I soon will hit 20,000 subscribers again for a second time on the way down. But yeah, besides that, yeah, doing what you enjoy is what got me here, and then more. Anyways, Discord.
Yeah, Discord. Okay, so this one's funnier.
Hopefully.
Butt plug Spooky Snapbass.
Nice. I like it.
Wolfhead. This is the person I pay to edit some of my Let's Plays. God damn it. This is why you don't edit the big videos, Wolfhead. You don't get that privilege when you make names like that. Ask Awkward. Let's say I've created clones of Keyframe and Max, but their personalities are totally opposite from the original copies. If Z and Y and Lockframe had to fight against the originals to the death, which pair would win? Okay, but here's the thing. Are you saying, so Z and Y versus A and Y and then me versus anti-me, or is it me and Max have to work together to fight against these people?
It sounds like all four of us would be thrown in a ring, and it could be potentially a team fight, but there's already the first thing why I would say...
Yeah, I'm the one doing it.
Okay, so King Moosh wants
I'm
to
doing
cause
this.
some entertainment and made this. Yeah,
Okay,
so
fair.
This is how he's involved in the story.
For my people.
Yeah. So
people.
what is your setup then? Then since you created it, you can tell us what the setup is between us and our opposites.
Am
So
I
I'm
fighting Z and Y, or am I fighting the opposite of
Or are
me,
we
or-
doing team fights?
the way that I interpreted it
Uh-huh.
was you're
Mhm.
both say you're in like an arena.
Mm-hmm.
The two
Yeah.
of you enter from one side,
Okay.
and the opposites enter from the other side, and then it's team
Okay.
fights.
Okay. Well,
Okay, so they're working together.
in
Now,
this
Yeah.
here's my
case,
question.
yeah, because
Yeah.
in this case, I would actually argue we have an actual fighting chance. Like
Okay,
the
please
real us, because
Yeah,
we
explain.
obviously can work together. I mean, we have been doing this show for what is it, almost 180 episodes. So and now the three idiots on top of that. We can. It's chaotic. We have chaos. We bicker a
Also,
lot, but
if you've created the clones, they don't. But factually, they don't have the amount of time to know each other that we do.
no, it's even worse. If they are the complete opposite of us, they do not work well together.
That's true. They would be probably
Yeah,
bickering
so
with
so
each
so
other.
we could the double team first one and then the other, for example. But yeah, besides this
See,
specific
Enigma
aspect,
brings up
huh?
something though. Enigma brings up. I thought it as Key and the opposite of Max versus. Here's my thing that I thought. If are you saying that the personalities are switched? So opposite Key has Max's personality and Z and Y has my personality.
Wait, is it?
Because I don't. Because
It didn't sound like a Switch personality. It sounded like the totally opposite from the
Maybe.
original copies. Not what?
God, what would the opposite of me be? I'd probably be a lot quieter. I wouldn't do anything. I'd be lazy.
That's what I
the
was-
opposite.
What I was gonna say is, if one group is willing to fight, wouldn't the complete opposite group not even
Yeah,
be
but-
willing to
but-
put up a fight?
But here's the problem. I am the lazy one IRL, so my opposite would probably be a go-getter. So
Yeah. That's
Your
it.
opposite's
I guess
gonna
that's
beat
the
your
reason.
ass.
Yeah, I guess that's the reason that I thought that we switched personalities, because me and you are the definition of opposites attract, so it would just be each other's personalities. But like no, because it would be very easy to defeat the opposite of me, because the opposite of me would probably not want to fight at all. The opposite of me would also be happier, so maybe that would be the thing that would get it to stop, is that it doesn't have any mental health thing, so it would just be like,
you wanna destroy the happy version of you that exists? That sounds very evil of
Okay.
you. Are we sure that did it? Wolfhead did not specify at any point if those opposites are actually good guys and they are the
No,
good
this
clones.
version of Keyframe is definitely the evil one.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not sure if I'm the good one, so maybe those opposite clones are actually the good guys, and yet here we are planning how to destroy them, which once again confirms we are not the good ones.
yeah, what would opposite Max be? Because while you're lazy, you are also kind of cold. You can be cold and calculating when you want to be.
Oh
so
no,
does that mean
he would be
yours
emotional.
Yours is just, yeah, that again, switching personalities. Yours would probably act a lot like me, and would probably be really like trying to come up with something and then break down crying.
Well, I
Or
guess.
he would
Anyways,
or he would try to become your friend,
Okay.
but we would kill him.
Here's the
As long as I got to see some bloodshed, I'm
Fair.
happy.
Fair, and here's the ultimate way to answer this question. Ne? Who will win? Us or the negative clones? You decide. Leave your comments down below. Who would win?
Epic clone battles of history.
Wow, we even have a title for the show. Okay, make it a thing. And we
But
want to see
yes,
fan art of it. Fan art, give us fan art.
I want to see a death
do.
battle
Please,
of that now.
Death battle, please. And
Yeah.
I want to see what are your guys', what do Bizarro us's look like?
Exactly.
I actually was drawing personality swaps of us the other day in my sketchbook
And I'm
because I
not
was
sure
bored.
if it's
but this
all.
is, I know.
They're not
I'm just
direct
saying that
opposites to each other.
I'm saying this is just a weird adjacent
Yeah.
of what this is like. What? Why is this question happening now when I drew this? Can I draw me going to Italy and someone sends me money? Like, what happens? But
Oh,
okay.
boy.
I
Yeah.
think all right. Do you have one more Twitters?
Only time for. Okay, I have two, but one of them is a very easy one. It's a yes and no question
Okay.
from Kitrea Angias. Can you breakdance?
I can dance.
I can
don't
dance
know if I
and get
would break
broken.
dance.
I can get
Yeah.
broken while dancing.
I believe
I have, yeah.
I believe last Eurofurence it actually happened. I went to a breakdance course and I left the room 5 minutes later because I was like.
Yes, you did.
So
Yes, you did.
I can
We
have a
both went into
breakdown
that.
while dancing.
So I guess
The
this
breakdancing course was great because we were trying to do like the way to like, you know, the back move where you're on your all fours and then going over, and Max couldn't get it at all, and then we left.
So yeah,
we
I
got
guess
food.
it's a very determined no for me, which also tells us that ZNY probably is a talented breakdancer. Nice that we figured that
probably
one out.
just could do like 5 backflips, but I can dance. I mean, I took dancing. I'm trained at dancing, and I have an innate sense of rhythm. I know how to move my hips. My hips are very honest.
Did they lie?
But I can't break dance. I can't break dance.
So you can hypothetically break dance. Joe can break down while dancing, and I can definitely not break
You just
dance.
break.
I
You
just
break.
I just break the dance.
Your break dancing move is that one thing you do with your arms where you're like, yeah.
But yeah,
but,
how many
yeah.
questions besides the FMK do you have on Discord?
A lot of them are ones we get all the time, and it's like favorite blank and why. So I don't think we need to answer them. I I'll read the 3 blanks, the 2 blanks and whys, and we can pick which one we do.
Okay.
We got, what is your favorite and least favorite song and why? What is your favorite childhood TV show and why? And what are the 3 most annoying things you've experienced? I kind of think the favorite childhood show would be the easiest one to do. I don't think that requires the most brain power.
Favorite childhood show.
Yeah.
Because my favorite song and least favorite song is so fluid. Right now, my least favorite song is that fucking Mask song Dream made. With the music video about taking normal pills.
Yeah, and when it comes to songs, I'm also not on top enough of songs, so I never have a good answer for the song question.
You're just gonna say Walking on Sunshine every time that we have a song question. Yeah. I know you like it. But yeah, let's do favorite childhood show. That one's easy.
Now, I think this will count because I I watched most of it when I was a kid, but I never finished this show as a kid. I finished it once I was older. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's good.
You're blessing that you're young enough. For me, Avatar: The Last Airbender would not be a childhood show. Therefore, I cannot use it as an answer.
Is your childhood show Treasure Island?
No. I'll go away.
Or Mr. Cricket, you know, that film from the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, while you're thinking, I'll just say it. So Max showed me a film that he was like, "Oh yeah, I had like a VHS of this show. It was of this movie. It was from the 80s." And we were watching it. I was like, "I don't think this is from the 80s, Max. This looks like an old Disney show." We looked it up. It's from like the 40s, and he thought it was from the 80s.
But I mean, it was. Here's the thing with cartoons: they have always been colorful. They have always been moving pictures. And before CGI, all was hand drawn. So, yeah.
I should have said the Animorph show. Brought it back.
If you watched it during your childhood, that's true. Yeah, my favorite childhood show. I'm trying to remember because I actually watched a lot of the Disney shows that were based on the big movies.
Like Aladdin and stuff.
Exactly, Aladdin, and what was the other big one? Ariel had one that I did watch.
Emperor's a New Groove, like high school.
that already came when I stopped watching Disney
That was
shows
a little after his time, but if we're talking Disney afternoon, you got that.
The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles I really liked. So
I really liked the Codename Kids Next Door.
Funny enough,
he wasn't you weren't a Cartoon Network kid. I realized.
No,
was Cartoon Network not?
No.
Oh yeah, we discovered it. Cartoon Network was not widely broadcasted in Germany.
Nope.
Until much later.
However, here's maybe one fun thing. So when anime finally came to Germany, I was actually at a boarding school. So what I did, I programmed my VCR for every day of the week, and often enough 2 weeks in a row, to always record Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon. And then when I came home for the weekends, I was like, hi mom, hi dad, in my room, VCR, and started binging those shows. I binged shows before this was a thing. I invented binging because nobody else ever did that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Also, I looked it up. Mr. Bug Goes to Town from 1942, also known as the 1980s.
At least to me. Do you have a favorite one?
That's the thing. I'm trying to think. Like, I guess like the three-way tie in that these were the three things I watched obsessively would be any Scooby-Doo thing. They all merge into one at some point when you watch a bunch of the classic ones on Boomerang. Probably Where Are You? Like the original Scooby-Doo, and like the new Scooby-Doo movies where they had like the, like Sonny and Cher or the Addams Family or the Harlem Globetrotters. I watch those a lot. Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is a big one. If you get me to start talking about Sailor Moon, I will start to keep talking, as people have realized.
Gargoyles! Sorry.
I don't talk about how much I like Sailor Moon a lot, but if you give me the chance to start talking about Sailor Moon, I'll start really talking about it and ranting about Sailor Saturn. And then I guess the third one is probably either Goosebumps or Courage the Cowardly Dog, because I love horror, and those two were definitely big parts in me loving animated horror film and TV shows. So probably one of those two. And I also read the Goosebumps books a lot as a kid, because I mean, come on now. Goosebumps caused one of my biggest irrational fears of having an adult brain in a baby's body or going through age regression. I never want to. I have irrational fears of that. Thank God we never get an irrational fear question, because we would hear some of the weird things that terrify me. But yeah, that's that question.
Well,
so I guess we could do the FMK.
The final Twitter question.
Oh yeah, the final Twitter question.
The final proper one. J-Rock once again gifts us with a Would You Rather, and I dare to say that might be a little bit of a challenging one. Not 100% sure, but we'll see. Would you rather give up watching TV/movies for a year, or give up playing games for a year?
Easy.
I would give up playing games.
TV and movies.
I guess it's only difficult for me then, I guess.
Well,
I barely watch TV as it is.
I mean, not even Netflix or
I mostly watch YouTube at this point. I kind of watch Netflix.
I mean, the thing is that TV and movies is kind of how I frame spending time with people, like Max. So, and also the fact that I want to get into the TV and film industry, so I need to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I only play a select amount of video games anyways, and I usually play video games for the social aspect. So it just means that I'm not going to be as sociable.
My streams would get real weird if I couldn't play any games.
That's
just do
true.
baking streams.
That's very
I
true.
guess I would become a hot tub streamer.
Hell yeah!
With your big badonkadonks?
Yeah, these big badonkadors.
Wait.
Badonkadonk is the butt.
I just wanted to say, I used the wrong body part again. Oh my.
Yes.
I keep confusing those two. It keeps happening. I don't know why.
They're just both so voluptuous.
I know.
Damn it. What makes it difficult for you, Max?
What makes it difficult? It's a thing that as my downtime activity, video gaming is my go-to. However, on the other hand, I really love watching shows and movies. So I might, if you put the gun to my head, I probably would go, if I have to pick one, I probably would pick the video games to have to not to give up on for a year. Because at the end of the day, I mean, I can't just sit down and binge watch shit instead of playing games in the same time frame. No, but besides that, I guess it's a thing like when for lunch or dinner, I like to sit down and watch a show. We have TV time. Cinemas are just about to come back.
If
And
you fly on a plane, you don't want to just sit there for hours with nothing to watch.
and video games, they are my downtime thing. But on the other hand, I also often enough just play something to make time pass. And I guess you could do
Maybe
other
you
activities.
can get into drawing
Oh,
more.
we lost. Joe
Yeah,
couldn't stand it.
Hi,
We-
I'm still here.
he
I'm
did-
just a lamp now
Oh, he disappointed. Yeah, okay.
because my webcam appears to have frozen.
Oh
Curious.
no. Well, luckily now we
are-
get to our last question. So
Exactly.
you could just be a lamp.
Yeah, or you
Yes,
can
hi.
or you can quickly try dropping in and out of the call. Just see if it fixes it.
I'm gonna be honest with the way that I need to get a new webcam. With the way that this one works,
Fair.
it is unlikely to be fixed.
Oh boy.
Well then.
It happens during my stream a lot too.
Oh no.
Well-
Well, I guess we got our special guest, Lamp Boy.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm already
Wait,
waving.
Wait, I can probably whoop, get the king token in there.
Yeah.
That's a
Yay,
big
we
boy.
got a cow. Moo moo.
There we go.
There we
Hi
go.
everyone. I don't have a mouth.
And yet you have to
How are you
scream.
talking? Okay, so Summertime Lovin' Boy asks, since Keyframe has been on a pokey binge for a while, let's get 2 universal facts straight now. Ash Ketchum sucks as a Pokemon trainer, and his companions are so much more interesting and engaging to watch than him. So much so that we should try to catch the best ones for ourselves in this elite battle of Fuck, Marry, Kill, Ash's superior cast of characters. 18
Oh, gosh.
plus.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. We got Brock, chef expert and eager womanizer. Gary, the rival who canonically became the champion in the video games. And Todd, the expert of Pokemon photography. What? No love for Tracy?
I'm
Oh,
not
this is
that
easy.
fast. Okay.
This is easy.
And the last one
And-
was what? The last one was...
Todd?
Look up Todd Snap. That's
Oh
his
boy,
name.
what the hell is going on with his hair? Jesus. Oh,
This
no.
is
Todd
easy.
Snaps?
This is an easy one.
That seems to be one happy boy now, isn't he?
And then I know
Okay.
that most of these choices are from the first 3 or 4 seasons, but I'm sure you can all train out the best scenarios and capture the essence that is Pokerus of FNK. What is a Pokerus? But yeah, Joe, you get to go first
Yes.
with this lovely smorgasbord of boys.
Oh, this is
Okay.
an easy one.
Okay.
This is easy.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Yeah, please go. Start.
So Brock, Gary, Todd. So
Yes.
Mary, Brock.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, he's a cook. He already has taken care of all of his siblings, which he has like 10 kids or 10 siblings, so he took care of them. He's already been a parent. He's responsible. He is a bit of a womanizer, but we can move past that. We can get couples therapy. That's okay. But he just has he's the most likely, it seems, to be ready to settle down, and that's really what I'm looking for in my Pokemon man.
The domestic slave answer. I can approve of it, but I'm angry that
Yes.
you took it, so I can't anymore. Please move on.
Haha. Second, Gary. I'm obviously fucking Gary. Like,
Okay, why?
if I have to explain why, then you need to look at him again.
I
Like, I don't know what you want from me.
Between those 3, I have to say his triangular nose is definitely the sexiest.
That hair
Uh-huh.
that just defies gravity is really doing it for me, and whatever that amulet he has is nice.
I mean, I don't think Max. Wouldn't looking at Gary give you hair envy?
Potentially. But yeah, so, and you are telling me that good old Todd deserves to die.
Well, whether or not he deserves to die is neither here nor there. I just feel much more strongly about the other two, and also, I've never played Pokemon Snap, so I don't know this man. But his hair looks bad, and I don't like his fingerless gloves. So he
Okay.
has to
Excuse
die.
me, what do you have against fingerless gloves? I wear them to
not-
the gym all the time.
Be careful, Keyframe. He might kill you if he knows.
Yeah,
Oh no.
you're gonna be
You already.
executed.
No, but
So,
please no.
but
I
yeah.
only no.
3 very satisfying answers, and I'm afraid that does it make sense for me to go last simply so I have another chance to
Because you
hear
don't know. Yeah,
about those
sure.
characters?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so-
So I am going to marry Todd.
Oh wait, Todd. Shit, I
And-
wasn't the right one.
Yes, I'm gonna marry Todd because shitty hair aside, look, his whole thing in the game is that he travels to different islands to take pictures of Pokemon. That at least means that I'm gonna have a husband that I get to travel with and go see places, and that's all I want in life.
Except
he's
for
like
money.
my living. Yes, he's my living plane ticket. That's all.
So a kind of gold digger answer with extra steps.
It's gold digger adjacent. But
Fair,
yeah,
fair.
so I'm gonna marry him for the free miles. I'm going to kill Gary because he's an asshole.
Interesting choices. Interesting.
Well,
choices.
here's the thing. If I'm married to Gary gets surrounded. If you've watched the anime, gets surrounded by cheerleaders every time he exists. I can't compete with that.
Excellent. I know now why I am going to marry him. But
Well,
please,
I mean, like,
why?
the other thing is, look, I'm just saying that if he had a few male cheerleaders in the mix, then that's a polyamigos that I can enjoy. But he doesn't.
So
Also, he's a dick. He treats the cheerleaders like dicks anyways. So like I can't imagine that he's a healthy relationship to have because he's gonna want constant validation.
Fair. So please do tell us, why do you really want to jump that rock bone?
Do
Rock
I
bone?
need
What's
to
his name?
explain? He's Brock.
Brock,
He's the
Brock,
rock
what's the name?
type. He is literally the rock gym leader. He wants to be a Pokemon breeder. Is there no?
He wants to be a breeder.
Exactly. Like, come on. A rock hard person who will wine and dine you
Rock
before
hard.
taking you to bed. Yeah, a Brock hard turning his frying pan into a drying pan Brock. I don't need to explain why I would not want to fuck him. That, like, this is a guy that will wine and dine you, take you to bed, and treat you like you're in his egg group. Like, come on, I'm down to clown. Thank you. I'm down to clown with that.
Okay. So I guess I will know.
Now it's your turn.
Is your local Pokemon aficionado?
Yes.
I will explain you.
You are a living
Yes.
Pokemon encyclopedia.
Look. I have a Pokemon figurine right here. See? There's a Pokemon. Is it even Socrates? Yeah. I don't know why I have this on my desk.
Pokemon.
I have no clue.
Is he a legendary?
Probably. I mean, yeah. Anyways, so Brock. Let's start right here. Kill him. Kill this guy. He has to
Whoa.
die. I don't trust. First of all, he's raising the bar too high. You're saying it. He can cook. Shit, I can't cook. This bar is already not good. Second thing, I don't trust a person who walks around with closed eyes. If I cannot look somebody in the eye, no trust, death. Very simple. Very simple. So.
Don't blink around Max. Jeez.
Yeah.
What is it, blink?
Once you
I couldn't
blink,
see your eyes for a fraction of a second.
It's like an SC. It's like that SCP that gets closer and closer
oh,
every time
yeah.
you blink.
I am basically the SCP-192, and Brock, well, too bad, buddy.
Brock is screwed.
Yeah, also sleeping in my presence is very dangerous, just saying. Transatlantic travels are always fun when the stewardesses, when the flight assistants go around and keep everybody like, don't sleep, we have this certain man on board again. Please don't close your eyes. But yeah, so Brock has to die, obviously, until he learns how to open his eyes. No right on living. Jesus, I need to stop. So, Todd, I mean, this is a phase of a not yet aged up, but for this particular question, aged up person that is very fuckable. This guy, he is having his zoom lens, if you get what I mean, and he is all for those close-ups and.
That's his foreplay. Is just he takes nude
Exactly.
photography of you.
Yes. I mean, here, do I have to bring back this picture? The first picture that I had of him. Look at this.
That lens.
This
Wow.
is one lens, and yeah, he has this confidence and whatnot that is like. And I mean, look at it. So he's going around looking at animals close up, right? That's his entire stick. Who else did it? The Irvin guy, the Australian, the crocodile hunter.
Steve Irwin?
Yeah.
Irwin?
Yeah. And he was a pretty hot guy, so he's next
Yeah.
You're
gen
just gonna
Steve.
think of Steve Irwin?
Yeah. Look. When
I
I want to get hot and bothered, I think of Steve Irwin. Man, but I just.
I have
Look, I
literally
gotta say, there is
before
some-
this
there
day
is
I have
something
never
sex-
even seen
look.
this character.
There is something sexy in the confidence of walking around with hair like that and still having a full smile.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, and then obviously, I mean, how could this even be a question? I am going to, what was his name again? Gary. I am going to marry Gary, because think about it. He is canonically the winner type. Fuck Ash. No, nobody likes Ash. This little kid doing his thing, probably having daddy issues and running around with this supercharged rat. No, here we have a winner, and he is even canonically the winner in a game where he is the enemy, right? Unless you're playing
Yeah.
as Gary. Yeah. See, you even he is so superior that he even can win against the player. Like. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah. Oh no, good
All the
point.
cheerleaders.
I just want to say thank you for bringing this picture back, Keyframe, that was mentioned before. And I'm pretty sure if I'm married to him, he can't handle all those cheerleaders by himself. That's where he needs
He's
his.
the winner, though.
Yeah.
He's the champion, though. Don't you think that maybe he would fight you for the cheerleaders?
Yeah,
'Cause
but
he's like, "I'm the
I
champion."
am his husband. We are married. We share everything. Huh?
I don't know if that's generally how it works, but I'm sure you could work out an agreement
We
with
are
Gary.
basically wingmanning each other. Huh? Think
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Huh? Think about it. And you know what
I
this
don't wanna
definitely
think about it, but okay.
what this entire thing definitely wouldn't be to be married to a guy simply to get some game thanks to the cheerleaders following him around. It's definitely not awkward.
Yeah, definitely
There
not.
we go. Definitely not.
A and Y and Key say hi to the people in the chat. The memes are seen on this live stream as they talk about random grabs. Time for awkward guests. It's the awkward. Random guests and funny gags on the awkward guests. Artwork and analysis which you do not